Mr. Tennant, and I have another boot unboxing and first impression video for everybody today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ariat Futurity Time Cowboy boot in Mahogany Roughout and Black. So let's dive in. Same box we've seen on the Futurity line before. Nice cardboard box from Ariat. Let's go ahead and get that open. As you can see, the boots are protected. They got some cardboard here. Let's get that out of the way. Got this tissue paper. Let's go ahead and get these out of here. That tissue paper and that box out of the way. All right, let's take a look at these for the first time. So I have to say, these are definitely a much brighter color than what I've done in the past. I wanted to go with something kind of loud, kind of out there. I think these kind of fit that bill. Now the Futurity line, they come with cardboard here in the shaft, tissue paper here in the toe. So let's get that out of the way. The Futurity line is quickly becoming probably one of my favorite lines from Ariat. I just like the shape of the boot, the 1.75 inch heel, the kind of standard square toe or broad cutter toe, I think is just a really nice look. And this one doesn't disappoint. You know, we have that full 1.75 inch compressed heel, and it has a great amount of lip. So your blue jean is going to stack beautifully. And that toe, as I mentioned, that square toe or broad cutter toe with that single stitched welt, I think just looks absolutely fantastic. And I really like this deep mahogany red rough out. I think it looks pretty cool. Now the sole on this is all leather and it is oil infused, and it does feature Ariat's TekStep, which is an additional layer of cushion from heel to toe, makes for a very comfortable boot. I do like the shaft on this. You have a lot of that same mahogany reds. The pull tabs have that same rough out material. I've got some bright oranges in here. I think it's a really pretty looking boot. It is full leather lined. It does have a removable insole. And the shaft on this does come in about 13 inches tall. So it's a taller boot, but it's a pretty narrow shaft, but I wouldn't call it like skinny. Now it does have a Pro Performance insole, which has this really great cushion here on your heel. It's a very comfortable insole when paired with that Ariat TekStep. Now this boot is made in Mexico, and as you can see down in there, it's kind of almost a white material. That's that extra layer of TekStep. It's that foam. So what a great looking boot, made in Mexico, leather sole, has a removable insole. I'm really excited to try these on. So let's go ahead and cut on over to that, and I'm going to give you guys my first impressions. All right, I'm back, and I went ahead and paired a pair of M4 relaxed straight leg jeans with this Futurity Time cowboy boot in this mahogany rough out. Wanted the colors to really kind of contrast. Went with kind of a lighter blue denim just so that this dark mahogany red really pops. And I have to say, first impressions, if you've not tried on a pair of the Futurity line, you really must. They are probably some of the most comfortable boots that I own, and I really do love the way this toe looks. It's kind of a standard square toe or a broad cutter toe, and then with that single stitched welt and this beautiful mahogany dark red rough out, it just looks absolutely beautiful in my opinion. I do like the look of the toe on this. It's a very sleek look on this boot, and I do like the way it looks, and it feels fantastic. Something about rough out just makes for a very soft, comfortable boot, almost like suede in the way it feels. Now I purchased these because they're this kind of almost dark red. So I'm going to try to go to some Razorback games this fall, and I thought, man, these would be the perfect boots for calling the hogs. So as I mentioned, the heel on this is 1.75 inches. It is a full compressed heel, and it has a fantastic amount of lip on that spur shelf. As you can see here, it allows my blue jeans to stack beautifully. Now this does feature a full leather sole with Ariat TekStep. TekStep is that extra layer of cushion, as I mentioned, and it does have brass nails. Still a very traditionally made boot. This boot is made in Mexico, and it's just a fantastically comfortable boot. Now the shaft on this comes in about 13 inches tall. I like that they carried that mahogany rough out here on the pull tabs. And it is just a beautiful pattern here on all of the stitching. Has a pretty good deep V. It is a very soft and pliable upper shaft. Has a full leather line, and you know, it being so soft and pliable, it is a little more narrow of an opening, so it is going to hug your calf, but with that deep V, it should be comfortable all day, no problems. So that has been my first impression of the Ariat Futurity Time Cowboy Boot in this Mahogany Roughout. What I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and throw some links in the description. That first link will give you 10% off your entire Ariat order. The next link will be to these boots so you guys can check them out. And I'll also throw a link into the jeans that I'm wearing in this video so you can check that out as well. And finally, if you do like content like this, if you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that really does help me to bring additional content.